Welcome everyone. Today's e-learning session is all about how to make substrings in Java. Yes, with these two variants of the string manipulation function substring. So let's compute. Well, substring is the most widely used string manipulation function which extracts a part of a string. It has two variants. The first one is single index substring and the second one is double index substring. The single index variant of this function returns a substring that begins with the character at the specified index position and extends to the end of the string. Syntax would be like this: s dot substring index within parentheses. Well, index must be an existing index position within the string, and s should be an initialized string object. What would be the arguments? Integers always, because index positions of a string are always integers. Return type: the function returns the substring of a string, hence the return type becomes string. Let us have some examples of substring and make the topic crystal clear. Example 1, string s equals to JavaScript system.out.println s.substring 4 output script. Well, the function has started extraction from the index position 4 since it has been mentioned here, and continues the extraction up to the end of the string since it is the single index substring. Example 2, string s equals to international s.substring 5. Hence, extraction begins at the index position 5 and continues up to the end of the string since it is the single index variant of the function substring. Output national. No, not a bouncer at all, only a nesting of function calls. Well, according to the Bodmas rule, the innermost part would be executed at first. S.index of s would return 4 since the mentioned character s remains at the index position 4. Now it becomes s.substring 4. Hence, the extraction would be started from the index position 4 and would be continued up to the end of the string. Hence, output script. Once again, nesting of function calls and nothing to worry about actually. S.substring within parentheses s.last index of 32. Now 32 is the ASCII value of blank space. S.last index of 32 would return 14 since it is the last occurrence of the blank space in this string. Well, we have discussed last index of function in our previous e-learning session. If you have not yet followed it, you could follow the link in the card above. Now come here, s.substring 14. Now the extraction would begin at the index position 14 and continues up to the end of the string. Hence, the output would be Python preceded by a blank space. It has been indicated for your convenience. Output, this one. Example 5. String s equals to Java s.substring 5. But alas, the index position 5 is not at all present in the string Java. In that case, Java would return a compile time error, that is more precisely a string index out of bound exception. Well, in this issue, Java has a single exception also, a relaxation basically. We would see that in the upcoming example. The last but not the least, Come to an interesting one. S dot substring within parenthesis S dot length. Well, we have discussed the function length in our previous e-learning session. If you have not yet gone through it, you could follow the link in the above card. Well, S dot length would return 4 since Java consists of only 4 characters. Here you could see it. But the index position 4 is not present here. Hence, S dot substring 4 would return nothing. Output would be absolutely blank. The double index version of this function returns a substring beginning with the character at the specified starting index position and extends up to the ending index position -1. Syntax looks like this. S dot substring within parenthesis S index, that is the starting index, comma E index, that is the ending index. Well, these are two index positions that exist in the string, obviously in form of integers. S must be an initialized string object. What would be the arguments? 2 integers only, because the index positions are always integers. Return type, obviously string. Well, let us have some examples of this version of substring, and examples make things easier. Example 1, string S equals to JavaScript S dot substring 0,4. That is, extraction would start from 0 and would be continued up to index position 3. Since the ending index is 4 and the extraction continues up to the ending index -1. That is, output would be JAVA, Java. String S equals to international S dot substring 5,11. That is, the extraction begins from index position 5 and continues up to index position 10. Since the last index position always gets excluded. Well, the output is nation. String S equals to JavaScript S dot substring within parenthesis 0, S dot index of S. Well, S dot index of S would return 4 since the character S is present at the index position 4. Now, S dot substring 0,4 would start extraction from the index position 0 and continue up to the index position 3. Since the last index position is always excluded, hence the output would be Java. Well, once again, nesting of function calls, keep calm and breathe easy. Yes, BODMAS rule reminds you that this portion would be executed first. S dot index of 32. Yes, 32 is the ASCII value of blank space. You know that well. So S dot index of 32 would return the index position 11 since blank space has occurred for the first time in the index position 11 in this very string. Now S dot substring 0, 11. The substring would be extracted from the index position 0 and up to the index position 10 since the last index is always excluded. The output is programming. Well, this is going to be really interesting. See, instead of 2 integers directly, 2 functions has been passed as arguments. The first one S dot last index of 32. Yes, you have got it right. 32 represents blank space. Now S dot last index of 32 returns 14 since the last occurrence of blank space in this very string is at index position 14. Come to the next argument, S dot length, it returns 21 since this string consists of 21 characters. Well, the second argument 21 is not present as an index position in this very string, but its previous index position 20 is present here. So the extraction begins from index position 14 and continues up to index position 20. Hence, the output becomes Python preceded by a blank space. String s equals to JavaScript s dot substring 4,11. Well, neither the index position itself 11 is present in the string nor its previous index position, that is 10, is present in the string. Hence, Java would return a compile time error, more precisely string index out of bound exception. Hence, for such index positions which is not directly present in the string, and if its previous index position is also not present in the string, then Java returns string index out of bound exception. A pretty familiar question in all the examinations. Why substring is said to be an overloaded function? Yes, we have to recapitulate what is an overloaded function. A function is said to be an overloaded function if it consists of different list of parameters at different circumstances. Look at here. Substring clearly consists of two different list of parameters. Hence, substring is also said to be an overloaded function. Here we have the possible applications of the function substring, followed by a sample programming question which implements the function substring. Here is the following output set. Let us execute it together. Today's e-learning session is up to here. If you have any questions on this very topic, do let us know through comments, or it could be email also. Well, we are very responsive, and I guess you know that also. To learn any topic of Java with a lot of examples, do subscribe Let's Compute. Thank you for watching.